Hello everyone, welcome back to Sim Airport. We got a lot done last time, a lot of new flights coming in here, but with all of those new flights coming in, that really makes me wonder, do we really need all of these services open at certain times? So there was a little bit of an oops that happened at the end of the last episode that you guys didn't see. We have these late night flights that are coming in here. Well, I had people leaving at like 10 o'clock and nobody was up here manning any of these stations. So at this gate agent desk, nobody was able to get on the plane because nobody was there to let them on. So I just real quickly just open the schedule up to every hour is an operational hour, but we don't need that to happen. We need certain people here during certain hours. So that's what I want to look at today. I want to look at our really all of our scheduling and kind of see how are we going to best fit everyone into our schedule with all of these flights and everything coming in. We're going to have to look at a couple different things. So for some reason, this keeps getting canceled. I don't know why. I don't know if it just can't get to the gate or what's happening. Maybe it can't get a runway because, 2 runways are being used up at 6:20. I have another one here, but these are coming in fine. I don't know. We'll have to kind of look at that a little bit. But anyway, so I have flights coming in at 6 a.m., right? Typical arrival time or actual arrival time is anywhere between 5:30 and 5:45, really. So what I want to do is I want to look at the schedule. And obviously I don't need people here all throughout the night or anything like that. I think the best, let's just pause the game. That way we don't create any issues. So my close time, I think I want to have my close time be well, hang on. Let's look. Let's look at our flights. The last flight that comes in is 11 o'clock at night, and it leaves around 1 o'clock in the morning. Okay. So let's see. Let's look at yesterday. So these planes left at about 1:30 a.m. So that means about 2 a.m. is when the last person needs to leave at gate C1 and C2. A2, I wish I could have these together. Why won't it? I wish I could sort this. I do. I wish I could sort this by gate rather than by time to make it easier to kind of look at these gates and everything for my times. But anyway, that's all right. So looking at, well, I guess I could look at it this way. We could look at it this way. So A1, the last flight arrives at 9:20. The latest departure time will be 10:50. So I think 11 o'clock is when that needs to go. So we could create a schedule to where people leave at like 11. So a forward air departure time is 11 p.m. Let's squeeze that up just a tad to 10:50. That gives us a little bit of wiggle room. So we can create a schedule to where we have certain people leave at 11 p.m. on a few different of these flights. And then they don't have to come back in until, I don't know, we'll have to look at what time people come in here. I wish I could have different layers, instead of, certain times on when people are going to be here. But I guess we can just, I guess we can figure that out and play around with it. All right, so people can leave at 11 o'clock. So I want to say, I'm going to create, let's go ahead and create, let's see, copy, rename. I'm going to add a schedule. And I'm going to add this to, I don't know, we're going to say, leave early. I don't know how that's going to work. No, that's it's not going to work. Crap. Okay. This is all new. This is all new. Trying to figure this out and how this works. Let's just create a couple different schedules here. Leave. We'll just say early. We'll just say late. Can I rename this? I can rename. So we'll rename this early. That's a bit of a bug. If I go to rename this, it leaves that there. No. I don't know. Mid. We have early, mid, and late. All right, so if our early hours, okay, this makes more sense. So in our early hours, we want to start about when the passengers are going to be coming in. So our earliest flights are going to be leaving or coming in at 6 a.m. Really, they've been coming in about, say, 5:30. All right. And then, so if they've been coming in at 5:30, that means passengers are coming in here around, let's look at our transit here. See, transit. Okay. So in transit, people are coming in about 3 o'clock. Yeah, about 3 a.m. is when people are coming in. So with our schedule, I think we'll put early, starting at 3 a.m. And then we'll take this to probably around 6 a.m. And then we'll have more people join in here. Okay, so when we're looking at early, I don't need you. I might need you. This is okay. So during the shift, I definitely need security here. I need ticketing here. I need all of security and ticketing. Well, I may not need as much ticketing. So I have planes coming into B1, C1, and A1. I have nothing coming in for D. I actually don't have anything coming in for D until, well, no, I do have 6:20 a.m. But it's a very small flight. All right. Let's let's focus on the little guys first. Let's focus on A and B. So let's focus on these here. We're going to get into the weeds here on a couple of things. I can see it right now. All right. So for A1 and B1 and also A2, so we definitely have flights coming in early. We don't have a whole lot of passengers, A1, B1. So I'm wondering can we get away with not having as much open? Well, I do have, ooh. Okay. All right. So A1 and A2 are in one section, and that's not a whole lot of people. So the capacity of people, I wish I knew the capacity that these guys could handle. Let's take those three out. And we'll take those out. So we'll have 2 ticketing stands open, plus these, plus, and then we'll have 4 security areas done. Okay. Now A2 doesn't have a flight come in until, no, it has one come in at 6:10. Okay. But with these flights coming in this early, passengers don't really need to board until 6 a.m. So I really don't need these guys here. I don't think. I think during mid, we definitely want them here. Or maybe not early. Maybe it's not early. Maybe we add, maybe we rename this as early 1. Say early 1, and then we have an early 2. Let's go rename. No, I want to add. And then we add early 2. Okay. Now I also have to keep in mind, you know, some of the other areas as well. I know that. But let's just focus on these for now. And this is going to help cut down on some of our employee costs. We want to be able to, I mean, right now we're making $193,000 a day. If we can cut down on employee costs, then it'll obviously make us more money. All right, so now B, on the other hand, B1 has 74 here. B2 I'm not even using. Like, I just realized that. B2 I'm not using at all. So I don't even have to have, I don't have to have all of this open. I mean, ticketing wise, I mean, this is going with this ticketing area, so let me have one more open. But I don't have to have all of this open. Let's get rid of about half of this. 2 metal detectors, 2 bag scanners, 2 of those. I think that's all I really need. It might get backed up a little bit, and if it does, you know, I'll take a look at it. B2, I'm paying someone who doesn't need to be there. Oops, my bad. Did not realize that until now. Okay. So I think that'll take care of between like 3 and 6 a.m. for A and B. Now C3 and 2, we have a decent amount of people that come in. C1 doesn't have anything come in until later. These flights don't get in though until like 6 o'clock. So for this early shift, I don't even need... Let's go up to here. C3 definitely doesn't need to be here. D3 also doesn't need anybody assigned to it because there's no one. We have no flights going in there right now, so we don't need those people at all. All right, so I said C1, 6 a.m. Typically gets in at 5:40. I don't feel like I need them here that early. I don't. So then if I go early 2, let's take that up until, what, probably noon? I think. So we definitely need people here. Don't need anyone at this gate or at this gate. Definitely don't need anyone at this gate. Need people at those gates. Okay, let's go back to early 1 then. And then if we're looking at the C3... Oh, hold on a second. C3, 2, and 1. Hold on. No, I don't need anybody there, but I do need people here. Okay, so I do need them there. Because C3, I have a plane that comes in at 6:10. Typically comes in a little bit after, so that's fine. And then D1 and 2 have flights that come in at 6:20, so we really don't need... I mean, I guess we can leave them there. That's fine. But early 1, they don't need to be there. So I don't need any of these guys. I don't need any of the gate agent desks there until 6 a.m. 6 a.m. hits, then I need all of these gate agent desks here, and then I also need them here, here, and there. This part of it, I just need security and ticketing. This part, though, can we get away with a smaller capacity of people? Or, I think I've got a decent amount of people that come in through here, though. I think I can get rid of, if I do early 1, right? Yeah, let's get rid of 2 there and 2 here. We'll leave first class where it is. I'll get rid of, say, 3 of these for now. The stores don't need to be open this early. They really don't. Early 2, though, I think at 6 a.m. we'll do... Well, no, we'll leave that open. All right, closed. We will be closed between 2 and 3. I think that's the only time I don't need anybody here. Maybe 1:30. No, we'll just do 2 and 3. There's like an hour that we have nobody here. That's kind of ridiculous. Just make sure that all of this is set at 0. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Okay, so we're good. Okay. So switching back over to early 2. Now, during that time, that's what, between 6 and 11? I should have, like, everything operational at that point in time. I really should. Let's look at this. So between 6 and 11, with the exception of the 2 gates that I have nobody at, yeah, we'll leave everybody at their post. I don't want to get into too much nitty-gritty, you know what I mean? So then let's go, so afternoon, I think we'll leave completely open as well. It's when we get into the evening is when things will start to change a little. So I want, can I change this color at all? Let's see, let's go afternoon. Well, it changes it for me. Okay. So afternoon will go here. And then this we will actually change. We'll change that. Let's change that to late night. Okay. So afternoon, definitely need to make sure we have everything up and running. Except for the 2 that we don't have any flights for. Do we have that for early 2? That's unchecked. That's unchecked. Okay. That's all operational, operational, operational. Okay. Okay, then late night. Actually, let's add another one. And we'll say evening. So then evening is going to go up till 11. Because I know that I said that I can let some people go at 11 o'clock. And that was... Let's go back up into here. So at 11 o'clock, A1... D1. So A, D, C, 1 and C2 can all leave at 11 o'clock. So is this, yeah, that's D1. They can leave at, I'm sorry, they need to be here. Late night is when they can go. C1 and 2 can go. But during late night, these guys still need to be here. These guys still need to be here. They do not. A1 can go. B1 can go. They don't need to be here during late night. And actually, as a matter of fact, so that actually allows me to, I can get rid of security over here. Security can actually leave for this section during that point in time. A2, flight gets in at 10 o'clock. Departure time is at 11:50. Do I dare do it? Do I dare close down ticketing and security at that time? Maybe I cut it back to just 1. So that way any stragglers that are in here can get through. Because you know how it is, you know, that people are late, you know? People are going to be late. They're not going to do anything. They're going to be lazy. They're going to be like, oh, well, I can wait a few minutes. And no, you need to get over here like now. Anyway, so let's see. So C3 is still going to have at least 1 gate open. No, C3 is completely done. What? Wait, hang on. Is C3 the other one that doesn't have any flights to it? No, C3 does have flights. Oh, C3 is done at like 8 o'clock. Oh, wow. C3 doesn't have much at all. Okay. All right, so that's good. So C3, so C is completely done late night wise. So they can actually all of the ticketing, which is right here, ticketing can leave at 11. Security can definitely go down to a minimum. Oh wait, let's leave a first class open, but we'll take first class down to 1. We'll cut off, say, all but 3. Leave that. And then we'll go like this. Okay. These guys, the shops don't need to be open during late night. They can be open during the evening hours, but I think 11 o'clock for them is a good time to go home. Same with these guys. They don't need to be there late night. I do think early in the morning. Okay, so I've got 1 person there. 1 person there. Early 2, I can do 2 people here. Afternoon 2 people. Evening 2 people. Okay. Wow, this is this is a lot more in depth in the scheduling than what I thought it was going to be. Seriously, wow. Okay, so evening we still have a decent amount of people. Afternoon, so basically from 6 a.m. until 10 p.m. everything is open. It's just that when we get into late night and obviously the closing time, we don't need as many or if any people here at all. So I think we'll go ahead and hit play on the game. Currently we are in 2 p.m., so we are in the afternoon. So we should have everybody up and operational. Now, we can go through and adjust this. You know, if we notice that there are certain times that, you know, these areas are a lot busier than others, then, you know, obviously we can cut down the times a little bit. I don't want to have to micromanage too much. You know, I don't want to go in like hour by hour, you know, and saying that, you know, we're going to have this many people at this hour, that many people at that hour. You know, I want to be able to have a constant amount of people here during a time frame. It just makes it a little bit easier, I think, to manage that way. I mean, granted, I mean, you could do it hour by hour if you really wanted to, but that just seems like it's a bit much. I mean, you'd really have to get into, you know, all of this and everything, and I don't think I'd really want to do that. So the biggest test, I think, for this is going to be once we hit, let's go to manage schedules. We are in the afternoon. We're getting close to the evening, but nothing really changes that much with the evening. I mean, I'm kind of tempted to bring it down a little bit. I mean, just because we don't really have a whole lot of people here. I mean, today's staff expenses obviously have already pretty much been spent, so once we get to day 38, we'll be able to kind of see that a little bit more. We do have a lot of people in here at 6 o'clock in the evening. I like that, though. But people are coming in and out. They're moving through the area very, very easily, which is great. And it seems like baggage is moving along very, very well. Got everybody over here. Hold up. D3, do I not have people there? Don't I have, like, no flights in D3? Correct. So I've messed something up. I've messed something up in the scheduling with this. Go to manage schedules. Evening time. Okay, I don't need you people. And I think, so that's 1, 2, there's 3 staff members that I can actually fire. I don't think I need them. I really don't. I mean, yeah, I've got the stuff there for it, but I don't really need it. They're not even scheduled. Can I just get rid of 3 of them? Or is it going to tell me that I need them? It might actually tell me that I need them, just because it's there. But I don't know, we'll see. You're 94,000, 9 p.m. Okay. So we are approaching our evening time. So manage schedules. Going to our evening. Hold on. So late night. Oh, no. We are in evening right now currently. Okay. So that makes me wonder if I should push this back to 10 instead. At least on the security. So we just had a bunch of people leave. This is operating just fine, so is ticketing. Stores are no longer open. Let me go up to the next floor real quick. Okay, so I have an issue. I did something wrong again. How did I do that? Manage schedules, late night. So I do still have flights here. Really? Oh, did I mess that up? Oh, I did. I did. Okay, so those people need to come back. How did I think that wasn't... Huh. I must have looked at that wrong then. I had to have looked at that wrong. So D2... Okay, let's go back into the schedule here. Let's go back into the airline. So C1 and 2, did I... Oh yeah, I totally messed that up. Okay. Because all these pop-ups are in my way. So D1, I'm actually going to change. I'm going to change this one so that D2 is at 10:40 so that they can leave. So D2 can leave at 11. So D1 and 2, D is done at 11 o'clock. A is done at 11 o'clock. Now, I don't think that's going to change today's flights, though. So D2, they're still going to have to be here. And I can change it the next day. Okay. So that I mean, that did help. It dropped staff expenses down to, and it's still going down to 117,000. Okay. Oh, now it's 146,000. Ooh. But it's fluctuating, though. It's fluctuating with the people that are coming in, going out, and everything else. So I think that'll help. I mean, we're up to $200,000 a day, which is good. I mean, security seems to be handling it pretty well. Ticketing is a little bit backed up over here. So 6 a.m. is the next shift that comes in. I think it needs to be 5 a.m. for the next shift. No. Nah. No, we'll leave it at 6 a.m. Because here come the extra people. The extra people should be in now. And then that's going to get more people in here. They're going to be going in, going to their flights. Okay, yeah, that works. I like it. All right. So managing these schedules is going to be, I don't know, it's going to be a little challenging, I think. Only just because it's something new and it's something to, you know, kind of get used to. But I think for right now, we have a pretty good handle on everything. So yeah, that's all I have for you guys today. So I hope you've enjoyed that little look through the scheduling and everything. I'm not entirely sure what we'll do next, but we will figure something out. Probably something to do with a cafe. Who knows? We'll see. But for now, that is all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching, everyone, and I'll see you next time.